Curious what a guy will text you if you're just his other girl? Want to know what you can send him in response to let him know you're not a second choice option for him? I've got all that coming your way right now. Hey everyone, I'm dating a relationship coach, Ryan Patrick. Today, I want to show you exactly what being his side chick looks like over text, and how you can either make yourself his first choice or next him altogether. But first, if you're new to my channel, and you could use a big brother figure or little brother figure telling you exactly how to cut through the noise and BS with the men you date, just click subscribe below and make sure to turn on all notifications so the YouTube algorithm knows that you'd like to see more dating and relationship advice from me in the future. And please make sure to hit that like button too. Thank you so much. Also, some exciting news. My free Dating Confidence Masterclass is now back for a 7-day session. If you would benefit from actionable steps to become more confident on the dating scene and life in general, go register for free right now at boyfriendblueprint.com/masterclass and simply type in your first name and best email address. Over the course of the next 7 days, I'll then send you direct access to my special 3-video workshop series that'll have you feeling much more confident by the end of it. So don't miss out. That's boyfriendblueprint.com/masterclass, or simply click the link in the description below. Now, let's talk about identifying and removing yourself as his side chick over text. Let's be clear. When you first start messaging with a guy, I want you to assume he's got a minimum of 5 other women he's also talking to. 5. Men can and will make you number 1 in the mix pretty quickly once he senses that you're not putting up with any of his BS. All you have to do is maintain your high standards with men and you'll be the cream that rises to the top. Here are 9 texting signs you're his side chick. The first sign is the work late text. The work late text will look something like this. Can I hit you up late night when I get off work? Sure. Some guys work late night jobs, but if he can only see you late nights, that means no dates during those hours, just booty calls. You'll have to figure out if that's what you want with this particular guy. But if you're looking for long term, this is how you test those waters. Hey, I know you work late, but how about a day date instead? If he sets up a day date after that, great. You just move to his top slot. If not, side chick. The second sign is the initial onboarding text. The initial onboarding text will feel like a job interview over text. So tell me a little bit about yourself. There won't really be any focus to his questions. He'll keep you texting so he doesn't have to. By doing this, it keeps you invested in the conversation without him really having to do anything. So send him this. It sounds like you want to get to know me better. Great. Much better to do in person. What do you suggest? If he sets up a date after that, you're in. If not, side chick. The third sign is the life story text. The life story text is where he'll bulldoze you with information about himself. Trips he's taken, family details, you name it. Here's the thing and why this one can be deceiving. Your life story is something you two need to share in person. He'll overload you with talking points up front so you have a lot to snack on, so you'll have a lot of questions and be texting him for at least a week or 2. But don't ask him questions. Do this instead. Wow, sounds like we have a lot in common. Would like to share with you in person sometime. Thoughts? I hope you're seeing a pattern here. No meetup after that text? Side chick. The fourth sign is the guilty confession text. The guilty confession text is where he screws up, he overbooks with you, and has no backup plan in place. He'll probably have some sob story prepared for you too. Think of this as him flaking on you last minute with a huge excuse and apology behind it. Sure, things come up, so if this happens once, no big deal. But if you're woman number 5 in his eyes and one of his backups comes through, nip this in the bud with this text. Hey, this has happened more than once now, so I'm gonna take that as you not being interested in connecting. Good luck. This one is an easy next. The fifth sign is the bait and switch text. The bait and switch text is a slightly less obvious version of the guilty confession text. The reason is, instead of him completely backing out of plans, he'll have a substitute plan that's less desirable to you than the original plan, like having a phone call with him instead of a date. Bait and switch is a non-ethical sales tactic that some stores use to bait you into their store with a discount on a product, for example, for you to find out later that there was actually no discount on that product at all, or that product is gone. So if he's baiting and switching you, do this. I think I'll hold out for our original plan. If you need to reschedule, I'm all ears. Now, it's totally up to you if you want to wait and see if he comes through next time. Or you can just say next to him altogether. The sixth sign is the morning rise text. The morning rise text is a strategically sent text with a shamefully unoriginal nickname. Rise and shine, gorgeous. Now, this text is great to receive if you're hearing from him at other times of the day and he's making consistent efforts to take you out on dates. No guy needs to be texting with you all day, every day. But if you're one of the handful of women he's interested in, he'll want this text to be the first of the day that you see. So send this to him. Oh no, the good morning text. I must have really screwed up, laugh out loud. You're calling him out, but you're also giving him a chance to tweak his game and his approach with you the next time around. The seventh sign is the quick nightcap text. The quick nightcap text is a guy that bookends the day with a cheesy, sweet dreams, beautiful type text. He wants you thinking that you're the last person he's thinking about before he goes to bed. And maybe you are, if he's proactively setting up dates with you. But if he's not, you're most likely on a list of women that he's sending this text to. If you haven't met him yet or dated him in a while, send him this. Send him exactly what you would send him with the morning text in the previous sign we discussed. Give him one chance, just one, to tweak his approach next time around. The eighth sign is the future talk text. The future talk text is one that always seems to move the goalpost just out of range. Just you wait, our dates will be the most memorable ever. He talks a big game about the future, but he never seems to take action in creating those future events with you. Future talk can be fun to think about and imagine with a particular guy, but the problem is, it isn't real. This is how you deal with this. Sounds good. In fact, it sounds so good that I'd like to see it happen within the next 2 weeks, yeah? Otherwise, this girl might get swept in another direction. Wink. Boom. The ninth sign is the good times text. The good times text is so below the radar and classic that, of course, I had to save it for last. This is when a guy feels like you might be losing interest in him. He'll try to rekindle and remind you of the feeling when you two first connected. Whether that was either in person or online, he may describe to you a feeling or emotion he had when he first connected with you. This is cool if he's consistently wanting to see you, but if not, first impressions are nice, but they fade with time. Let's create some more memories, shall we? What are our next steps here? He sets up a date after that? Great. If not, side chick. Let's get a good discussion going on this topic, shall we? What other side chick texts have you received from guys? Let me know in comments below. Also, don't forget, for this week only, you can go through my intensive 3-video dating confidence masterclass starting today. Just go to boyfriendblueprint.com/masterclass and register with your first name and best email address. If you're seeing this video beyond a week from now, go register for the waitlist. You won't regret learning those actionable steps to greater confidence. So just keep an eye on your inbox and you'll hear from me soon. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like below. You'll see me over in comments in the masterclass this week, so be sure to visit me over there and say hello.